We all know that TKO is becoming quite the problem in WWE, but lately it has just been seemingly getting worse and worse by the day, so I'm just gonna kind of yap about it and complain. Also, unrelated, but why are Bianca Belair and Montez Ford in the center of this photo? Let's start it off talking about the recent WWE releases. It is reported that a lot of these releases came from direct requests from TKO. And yes, I know Triple H has the real, final say probably in who gets released. The greed from this company is unreal. I know every company is greedy, but this is a whole nother level. And I think ultimately, if you had to sum up the issues with TKO into one word, it would be greed. This is the most advertisements WWE has ever had that I know of on every show, especially premium live events with 20 minutes between matches, and instead of giving more time to the matches, you're giving more time to the Hulk Hogan documentary on the biggest wrestling show of the year. Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquero got 7 minutes. That could have been a match of the year contender, and it got 7 minutes. There was not a single women's match at WrestleMania this year that was over 10 minutes. That is just pathetic on WWE's part. Not the women. The women are the unbelievably talented, the most talented female wrestlers we've ever seen, are getting no time to show off their talent. Literally today, as of this recording, there is a report that a major star being pushed in the company has been requested to take a huge pay cut, a 50% pay cut, I believe, and they did it. Obviously a very similar thing happened with the New Day. They didn't take it, so they just got released. They jack up ticket prices. They jam-pack the show with more ads than wrestling. They put sponsors on everything imaginable. The turnbuckles, the mat, the apron, the barricade, the announce table. They put an ad on Dominic Mysterio's shirt for dude wipes. They do all that. They make a comical, cartoonish amount of money, yet they can't pay the people who make them money. Without any wrestlers, there's no show, so you get no ads, no tickets sold, there's no shirts to put advertisements on. Without wrestlers, there is no money being made, so why aren't you giving your money back to the wrestlers? The only reason people tune into the show is to see the wrestlers. It's not to see the ads, it's to see the wrestlers. So nobody's going to watch the show if there's no wrestlers. So pay them. They are directly your only source of money. TKO, but people don't tune into the show to see Triple H go, "It's the start of a new era! Are you ready?" Or tune in to know that Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill is sponsored by Hershey's. That's not what the fans are here for. It is just so frustrating. Pay your money makers. I don't know this for sure, so don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure earlier this year or late last year, the TKO wanted Roman Reigns to take a pay cut. The biggest draw this company has had in so long. The undisputed top guy. That's right, it's not Cody Rhodes. It's Roman Reigns. The guy who can literally make or break a show just with his presence. You want him to take a pay cut. WWE, do you remember the last time a wrestling company made their wrestlers take a 50%-ish pay cut? You know what company that was? They lost their top guy, AJ Styles, and then shortly after, guys like Kurt Angle left, and the company was doing terrible. It doesn't work. It's so easy to pay your talent. Guess how much TKO's net worth is? $35 billion, and they can't pay their talent. That includes in the UFC and WWE. UFC fighters are criminally underpaid. And the WWE, it's seeming like they're not too far behind. It's seeming like they're going to get there very quickly. And then after doing stuff like that, they have the audacity to stick their nose in the road to WrestleMania 3 years in a row. And it's failed every time. Trying to get a comical amount of celebrities involved, even when it's not WrestleMania season. Just since TKO has taken over, just off the top of my head, the celebrities that have gotten involved include Travis Scott, Jelly Roll, Bert Kreischer, or however you say his name, Lil Yachty, I Show Speed, that one comedian dude, he's some white dude with a mustache, and Sexy Red. That is just off the top of my head with barely any thinking about it. TKO tries to run WWE, but they can't because they don't know the business. But they can't, maybe to destroy their ego just a little bit to realize that it's okay to let Triple H do his thing. If he sucks, fire him. Don't try to get involved. If he's great, then great. Just stay there, and as Cody Rhodes said, count your money and stay out of it. Let's talk a little bit about their over-reliance on part-timers / old talent. You're old, Phil. Now, I will say, I can clearly see WWE is trying to make an effort to fix this, and I appreciate that. It's definitely not TKO, but WWE is making an effort. They are starting to push younger talent like Obafemi, Lash Legend, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, Jordan Grace, Dominic Mysterio. They are definitely making an effort, but I'm just saying it should have come sooner. Next, let's talk about the potential use of AI in WWE storylines. So far, they are not using it correctly. They aired a video package last week on NXT for Zarya, and it was completely AI. And don't get me wrong, it didn't look horrible. However, both Zarya and Soruka in the video package looked a little bit off. Because it is AI, and AI just can't get some things right. And don't get me wrong, the video package didn't look bad. But, dude, for fuck's sake, you have $35 billion. Hire some graphic designers. It's not like you don't have the money. It would be so much better. And it's reported that they could be using it for storylines, which I've spoken on this already, so I'm going to keep it short. That's what I'm good at in life. As long as they are strictly using it for ideas when their creative team runs out of ideas. If that's what they're using it for, go right ahead. That will help. Like when Road Dogg said, I don't know what we're going to do with Chelsea Green if she wins the title back. That's where AI would have been helpful to give you some ideas. But if you're using it to book PLEs or weekly TV, that is a no-no. But yeah, that's it. I kind of just felt like complaining about that. Let me know if you thought there was anything I missed. Let me know your complaints about TKO. But yeah, it's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, and